Hey everybody, welcome back to more Michigan Report from Hell, Talky version extreme. I still have a guest here with me. Who's here?
It's me again. I know you've been missing me, lovely audience.
You have been temporarily replaced by some very fine commentators.
Yes.
They have their own little LPs going. I think I forgot to mention that for those interested, Leave My Wife is doing a very good LP of Earthbound right now. It's an underground hit. I don't think many people have heard of the game.
It was, I think, only released very, well, not very widely.
Sexually.
No, you're thinking of the 4, but yeah.
Mother 4?
Mother 4, you know?
Yeah, because I guess I should explain that Earthbound was Mother 3.
No, Mother
but
2.
We never got...
Mother 3
was
was...
it?
Good evening, everybody. This is Carly Reese.
But yeah, we
The news team received a telephone
since
call.
Deceitful Penguin wasn't here last time and he obviously wasn't reading, we, as Carly just said, are now in a nursing
Here we are
home,
now at the Brody
and
nursing
it's
home.
going to be a very fun trip through,
Just
well,
about
what
to
is
begin
actually the
searching
seedy
inside of the
underbelly
facility
of,
for the
I guess,
elderly
U.S. elderly homes.
I can believe that.
Is somebody there?
Yeah, I mean, the orderlies will steal your money, you'll get the wrong medication, your family won't visit you.
Yeah, I mean,
Over there?
I come from a lovely socialist Iceland, so obviously I know nothing about that.
Yeah, I mean, in your country, they just put them on an ice floe, send them out into the jungle to die.
What is going on?
Justine,
What the hell is going on?
Who did this to
Well,
you?
apparently it's activity day at the elderly home.
I have no idea.
What? Like, what?
I was at the office
Is it-
when somebody suddenly
Is this some kind of pool cue
cube?
cult?
It is a pool table, as we'll find out in just a second, because that is a major puzzle we'll be running into.
Look at these
Who-
shackles. Who would do
How?
this?
What are they tied into?
Whoever it was, he must be quite the sadist.
Yeah, I mean,
You
can you...
might be quite the sadist.
Just
Oh,
Who
yeah.
get you free from there?
But how do these unlock?
And what I'm actually not showing off right now is that if I looked
We'll just
up,
have to look
because I'm
around.
too busy looking at something
got to be
else,
some way to
there's
do
actually
it.
a swinging chandelier that is, it's very precarious.
Precariously.
Placed.
Yeah. Oh, Briscoe, you into that stuff.
Cameraman. Do you like this kind
Yeah, you can actually get quite a number of erotic points. She's actually a never-ending font of eroticism, if you care about that.
I
was
don't.
kind of hoping to get a few more different lines, because some of them are more or less just Briscoe going, yeah, I'm into this. And she's like,
Do you like
pervert!
Itchy, itchy. I like how he's just talking like she's not there.
I also like how every time you click on her, he reels back. But then he's like, oh yeah, I'm totally into this.
Oh, I can believe it with that Briscoe.
And in case puzzles were too hard, they seriously just give you the answer.
There's a strange poster on the wall. How to arrange pool balls. This show is hard enough.
Well, I mean, I'm not overly familiar with 9-ball. I'm not sure if you have to arrange the balls in a particular manner.
I don't know. I've never played 9-ball sober, so I don't know.
Have you ever played snooker?
Fuck if I know. Like, usually they play it for money, and I spend all my money on the booze, so...
That's a sad state of affairs.
Guns won't work, eh? Oh, no, alcohol isn't for me, it's for ladies. Anyway.
Yeah, ladies. But yeah, we haven't actually seen any. Well, I mean, we have seen things where guns won't work on them.
We've seen terrible fucking shit, son.
But let's examine these balls.
Ah, yes, you're plaintively not looking at something
It
else.
looks like there aren't even enough balls to play.
Yeah, thankfully we cannot.
Yes.
It's kind of.
That's
I don't
all
want.
right,
It's weird. You can't get
Let's go
the
look for the missing
erotic
balls.
points from, I guess, the crotch angle
Oh,
that you have
God.
to film her face.
Well, you see... No, let's not go there.
We're already
Pantsu.
here.
I'm sad I missed that video. I want to see what they start saying when you find a bloody pair of bra and pants.
I'm sure the response to that will mostly be quiet
It's the
silence. It's for the funeral of dignity that is this game.
Yeah, I like that. He's so excited. I found an 8-ball!
Also, I keep on wanting to point out, like, as we go through this is supposed to be an old folks' home and not just some random person's house. Keep that in mind.
I mean, a pool... I mean, guess old people like playing pool.
Old people more or less like to sit around and watch
soap,
TV
yes.
and vegetate.
What soap operas? Do they also have guiding lights in the States?
Is that a soap opera?
It's the soap opera. It's like... What the hell is
Well,
that?
no, it's porn.
Or like for
This was the crawl space where the elderly people went to go jack off when they weren't strapping women down to the pool table.
I'm now imagining rowing gangs of old people kidnapping, like, strapping young men or ladies, and attaching them to pool tables and shit. Stained
Yeah, also
glass windows?
Yeah, it's very artistic and calming for the elderly, not the homeowner.
I mean, not... They don't afford real paint, but they can afford stained glass windows? Shit.
I love this corpse.
Jesus Christ.
This game is hilarious.
And all the wrong reasons.
Man, there's another dead.
Well, where else are you gonna hide a ball?
Did the monsters come here too? I wonder?
Did they? I wonder too.
Poor man.
Hey! Look! There's a ball! It's the 7 ball!
Ding. Yeah.
Just two
Well, I don't know
more,
why you would assume a monster would shove a billiard ball into a man's mouth, since all we've seen the monsters actually do is eat people.
They have not shown any signs of any real analytical ability. Oh, is it more misnamed books?
The Fellowship of the Hopperman. Hopperman.
Ah, yeah. So it's about bacteriology as well. Wait, no?
No, this one's about evil prophecies. But did you? Now this is still going to be a trilogy of the books, and this one was called the Fellowship of the Hopperman.
And like it was meteors and the sun.
No. Like what can you remember as a trilogy of books that was the Fellowship of something?
Not aside from the Fellowship of the Ring.
No, the Fellowship of the Rings. Except replaced with Hopperman.
But that wasn't the Fellowship of the Ring. Is only a single book of like a single part of the Lord of the Rings.
No, it was like a separate book.
No. See the the author and Tolkien himself considered the work a single whole. Only edited into 3 books because he was writing the fucking thing, and for the publishing.
Well, what's the name of this book?
Nightmares and Predictions, but the Hopperman what?
The 2 Hopperman huts.
The what? I don't
The 2 Hopperman huts.
like the Tale of Two Cities. I don't.
The 2
Oh,
towers.
your 2 towers. I didn't even.
For some reason, I'm going to assume that people in Japan, let alone the few people in Europe that actually bought this game or found these hidden books, would have even understood the fucking joke. Not to mention there's still the subtle joke that someone in the thread pointed out that pretty much every character in the game is pretty much a joke on a wrestler.
But you know, at least with wrestling, it's something Japan and America share. But this game wasn't published in America.
Well, I mean, that's a huge toilet.
Oh, it looks normal to me.
You are right that wrestling is international. We all love wrestling.
It's in Japan and America.
Yeah. I mean, seeing the crossover between cultures.
That water sure is
Nasty color.
Sick nasty.
I wonder if there's anything.
You don't say.
Why don't I try pulling the
Oh
plug?
God, putting. Okay, you didn't stick a hand in it at least.
Well, she might have had to stick her hand in to pull the
It's
plug.
the one ball.
Well, you know, you're no stranger to sticking hands into awful places.
You mean like the seedy underbelly of gaming?
No, I mean Silent Hill 2 and 3.
Well, no, you never actually stuck your hand in anything in 3. She just kind of made a comment that was like, what kind of a dumbass would do this?
Yo, my adopted dad show is dumb. What is that, a secret door?
Hey!
Hey,
Hey!
doesn't this wall look a little?
Yeah,
too
this
blue
is...
here?
Well, this is something we'll get back to later, but if you don't actually
Well, it looks pretty.
mark this
suspicious
off,
to me.
well, we'll just completely
I
forget
bet you
about it
there's
later.
something behind
This
So we
If we could just find a tool to break it
this
down.
motherfucker pretty suspicious
Well,
himself.
let's keep looking. Maybe we'll find a tool like that.
yeah,
somewhere.
Briscoe, maybe we'll find a tool.
We already
Where's
have
a tool,
one.
Briscoe? Where's a tool?
Briscoe is taller than you?
I don't know. Our cameraman, for all I know, is like a 12-year-old girl. But once we leave this room, where we'll suddenly be introduced to something we can't actually see.
Hey, look! I don't like the way that chandelier is swaying.
Oh my goodness!
Move the
See,
pool
like, right-
table.
If it
Yeah, like
does,
right now, you can't
it'll crash
visually
right onto
see.
Justine.
They'll just have. Oh, you just have to assume.
Let's hurry.
This is dangerous to Justine.
Move the
Hey.
pool table. I mean, even with a person on it, they're not that heavy.
It'll set off the chandelier. Chandelier is pressure sensitive to pool table placement.
It's a claymore chandelier. If it goes through the triangle, it goes off.
And here's the last Hopperman book.
Turn of the Hopper.
And yet again, it's another book about prophecies. I mean, the first set of books was about horrible biological diseases and extinction.
No, it was about bacteriology. It's pretty common, actually, themes in bacteriology, because no one wants to read about measles.
And floating pillows.
You mean yours doesn't do that?
Not unless it's horribly possessed by ghost bacteria,
Well,
I guess.
well, now I'm pretty creeped out.
I still like the fact that this is like stage 6 and we still have no fucking idea what the hell is going on.
What do you mean? You
At
just
all.
saw what was really going on and the game was about.
Floating pillows in the old folks' home?
No.
And their love of
Sexy
Talky.
ladies. Well, Japanese definitions of sexy ladies.
The only sexy lady is on the verge of being murdered while we're filming Broken Clocks.
We are talking about, you know, from the people that invented the glorious genre of eroguro. You know, that...
I'm pretty sure Europe did that.
No, I was actually gonna maybe talk about that sometime. While the juxtaposition of the erotic and the grotesque was quite common in 17th to 19th European literature.
Are you trying to become more incoherent? Because I know you're trying to do an accent. You love to do accents, but that one was nigh on incomprehensible.
Fuck you, sir.
Did you see the
Fuck you.
defenestration?
This guy, does he just think of the most dumbest fucking shit? Oh my god, are you telling me that the 9th ball is the...
Did you just hear a strange
This
noise?
will make
It came from inside.
even
the
less
wall.
sense. I mean, the fact that we've had to turn on a lamp to trigger something in the armoire.
Well, don't forget
But
that
what do you think's in the armoire?
corpse.
Corpse?
Last ball.
The sound came from inside the
Killer Man. It's Killer Man.
That's a different game that nobody played.
Mr. Briscoe, there's a room back there.
It's
I'm
called...
totally scared.
What's a room doing there?
It's a fucking portal to Narnia. Wait, like, are those bloody handprints?
Yep.
Huh? Oh, must be imagining.
I must be imagining the room full of bloody handprints and the great lighting. Just great,
Jesus
solid
fucking
lighting.
Christ. This,
Hey, look, it's the last billiard ball in the murder room.
Jesus fucking Christ, that genuinely kind of creeps me out.
It's the four ball!
Well, after we found the child's ghost.
Great!
Are
That's
these
all
people
of it.
not gonna comment on the room covered in bloody handprints?
No, and what's even more weird is that there's a secret door to get in, but then there's a completely normal door to get out.
Well, I mean, maybe it's just to confuse the ghosts.
But, I mean, why even have a secret door into an easily accessible room?
Because they're cool.
They're elderly. We've learned over time that elderly people are not cool.
Okay, let's see. Okay, it would be pretty funny, actually, if this...
Try putting the balls in the rack.
Thankfully, we have this beautiful, thankfully, we'll never be seeing this again.
This is getting me horrible flashbacks to that awful game. What was it called again? It wasn't 9, it was...
A bad day of the Midway?
No, what was it? No, it was 9. It was 9.
Oh, Last Resort.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Last Resort.
Yeah, and I love the fact they can't afford animation, so they just keep on giving you static.
Nice.
We're not gonna unhook that one leg, though.
There. They're all open now.
And just in time.
Okay, hang on. I'll get you off of there.
Oh no. Oh, Briscoe, no.
I'm alright. I can
I'm
get
getting
up
too
on
old for this shit.
Thank you very much for helping me.
Ooh. Oh, Briscoe.
Oh, Briscoe.
Thank
You know, when I was first playing this, for some reason, I assumed that it was like a racist thing, that he didn't get a kiss.
We didn't find that elderly gentleman, the one that
But I
called
mean,
us
we
asking
did
for
arrange
help.
the balls to free
I
her.
didn't think there was anybody here.
I mean, we were like the man in
yelling and
charge
yelling.
rather than he was just the one acting on our orders.
Nobody answered me or came to help.
Well, either way, how the hell do you set up balls to
But there
unlock
should be a
manacles
phone
on
around
your
here
pool
somewhere.
table?
That's the reason we came, because he called us.
Mitochondria.
No, I tell you, I didn't see anyone.
No, that's still Parasite
Don't know
Eve.
anything
Ah,
about
wait,
even where this
shit.
is.
Good job,
Okay.
stupid.
that telephone.
You never even played Parasite Eve.
I read both
wondered
the
if it
L
was a
trees.
trick to lure us here.
You lived them.
But why? What good would that do?
What good would that do anyone to murder us?
How should I
I
know?
mean, we're talking about someone that ties women with
I guess you're
antique
right.
chains to pool tables
I
to
guess
have
we better get out of
chandeliers
here.
fall on top of them. Unless you find all the pool balls.
I'm all for getting
We're not
outta
talking
here.
about a sane mind here.
Yeah, I mean
Justine,
these are
you
pretty
were
much
here
Resident
until we
Evil
made
style
sure it's
puzzles,
safe,
but I don't
okay?
remember Resident Evil ever
Okay,
going to
fine.
the old folks' home.
Mr. Briscoe, let's go.
I
look
mean,
for
it's not
Mr.
a
Albright.
type of horror that most people would get. I mean, maybe old people horror. When there's lots of old gamers, maybe we'll have real... Are you joking me?
Yeah, it's a heart-shaped key that may or may not have exploded out of the pool table or out of the chandelier.
It's a key.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
Briscoe really does my job for me here. He just tells us everything on screen.
I wonder what door it
And she
opens.
says, I wonder what door it opens, but
He
she
runs to
automatically
the-
knows where it goes.
That's cool. Maybe she's just letting you try, you know, she already knows, but she wants you to feel clever.
Ah!
Jesus.
It opened.
Yeah, it kind of makes you want to not go in the room.
Fuck. Is that the...
A monster!
It's basically like a pile of flesh with like a human head antennae.
Oh my fucking god. Look at that.
Humor.
Maybe if you shoot something else, what, the light bulb?
No, there's thankfully an entire shelf full of very accessible gasoline canisters.
In an old people's home?
Yes, it's to power the old people. Or honestly, it could be a bunch of urine for all I know. Golden shower.
The golden shower is actually Greek. It comes from the Greek legend of Zeus, you know, hitting it on with some lady by turning into a rain of literal gold, I think. Honestly, I don't know. The Greeks were fucking perverts. Anything to distract me from that thing.
Like they're roasting over a campfire.
Yeehaw!
Don't tell me he's gonna eat it. That thing was people, though.
No, he's just Briscoe. And well, that was certainly tension filled. I guess.
Like, she isn't injured or anything after being hit by face tentacles?
As far as I know, she can never be killed by that
There's a pickaxe here. I bet you this will come in handy.
We could probably even break down walls.
thing. Yeah, so if we didn't mark off that wall from before, then you couldn't mark off that pickaxe.
There's something about this wall. Something about it just bugs
Are you
me.
fucking kidding me?
Doesn't it look weird?
He's
to you?
really just dead set on destroying this
really
wall.
down
He's looking
myself.
for any reason to do so.
Is this a
If
flashback?
it really bothers you,
No,
why don't you try
we
breaking it
magically
down?
teleported via static up to
We've
the
got
second
a
floor.
pickaxe, don't we?
Why did they have a... I mean, like a normal act... Is he like stretching into his trousers to get the thing, or what?
No, instead of Briscoe, well, instead of actually making animation to show pickaxe smashing, they just did this.
Briscoe has
Hey,
nobody
wait.
arms, you know?
Wow,
Good
there's a room
job.
here.
Like,
I knew it. My hunches are always
you
right.
got a fucking spider sense going on there, Briscoe.
And what do we get for reward but a videotape?
Wait,
What's
in a walled-off room in an
Hey,
old people's
There's
home,
something on the floor.
which we access by getting a
It's a videotape.
pickaxe in a room
pick
with
it
like a horrible former humor monster, we find a VHS tape.
Yeah, and just out of curiosity, I want to kind of look at the mound of flesh.
Jesus Christ.
Because I wasn't actually sure if it was like multiple people melted into things or what.
It looks like
at,
it.
at least it actually had a head rather than, you know, a vagina on the end of the stalk.
The garage door. We can get
Or
out
we
through
can
here.
go out the door we came in.
No, we're going to the garage. We came in here to kill this thing.
Okay, I'm coming.
Jesus Christ, why would you want to show the poor lady this horrible fucking thing?
All right, let's get out of here.
Well, obviously
Where do you wanna
Justine
go?
has seen some things, and she's
I
become
wonder
a
if the others at
hardened
the office are
reporter.
okay.
There isn't anybody at the office anymore.
You know this.
The chief told everybody to go
You were
home.
at the office, lady.
I stayed and saw everybody
No,
else
well,
personally.
she was at the office, she got knocked out, and then by the time we got to the office, everybody had already left.
We ought to
Except
escape, too.
we decided instead to help an old man who was apparently a
They
trap
might still be here in Chicago looking for me.
in this place that is clearly an old
Let's
folks
take
home.
Justine home first.
You can just take me as far as you're going.
With the fetish pool
Are you
table
sure?
and the stacked up
Yeah,
cans
I'll
of
be fine.
gasoline.
And no beds or
by the way,
rooms for
Mr.
old
Briscoe.
people.
Oh, there were beds,
Are
but they
other teams
just
that
look
got
like
sent
normal
out the ones
beds.
that haven't come
It wasn't
back to the
like,
office yet?
you know, hospital facilities.
And there was no staff,
They might still be
cafeteria or
here in the
anything?
city, don't you think?
Well, there was a
better
kitchen.
find out.
There's also a murder room with a pool ball and a ghost child.
Are you serious?
I know where Kristen's team is
Christian?
anyway.
I don't like him.
He got word there was a monster in the old Miller family.
Well,
Oh my
she-
god!
He took his team over there to cover the
Yeah, we're
story.
going to an old spooky mansion.
Will we need
Owned by-
ambulance to open
Mr.
doors?
Briscoe, we should go there too.
God! Miracle if we get out of Chicago.
Seriously,
alive.
we need a compilation video of Briscoe yelling. It will just be the best thing.
Yeah. See you next time.
Oh, ciao.